Welcome to Movie Life Crisis. Join us as we watch the best movies from 30 years ago.
The students at Madison Academy are in for a major change.
My name is Major Payne. Did I give you permission to sneeze over there? Bleep, 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 what are you laughing at?
Damon Wayans.
Dick. Yeah, bro? You like the way I handle these white boys? It make you feel good to see a black man running things. Malcolm X. Let me tell you something, D.
Major Payne.
I am not your damn brother.
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
Jeez. Damon Wayans he's jacked in this movie a little bit too.
Yeah, man, he's way jacked. He's talking to the kid. He's like, "You make you feel good to see a black man running things." It's like, "Let me tell you something, D. I am not your damn brother."
And he's like, "Come here, get a little closer. I need to tell you something."
And the part that I really liked about that, as I was doing research for this, is that the actor playing that role is named Damien Dante Wayans. It's his nephew.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he actually does go by D. So let me tell you something,
That's freaking great.
Dude, I love how the Wayans are always keeping it in the family. I was reading freaking Dante Wayans' Wikipedia, and it's like he wrote this thing for his uncle. He worked on this thing for Keaton. He was in this movie with Sean. I was like, freaking Wayans, man, they're just like a gang of them, just always doing shit together. I love it.
There's so many. Every time I see a Wayans, all I can think of is Jeff Ross at the Emmett Smith roast. When he's looking around, he's like, geez, is this a roast or a barbecue? It looks like a Wayans family reunion. It's like everybody was there dying laughing. I like Damon Wayans. I love
Damon
Wayans.
Wayans.
Something in him that I don't like him in.
I was just thinking, because I'm always like fantasizing about the time when I have time to reach out to people for interviews. I did reach out to one person for this movie. I reached out to William Hickey, who played the headmaster, but turns out he died in 1997. So he was not available.
I could see that.
He was on death's door in his one scene. But I was thinking, like, dude, it'd be great to get Damon Wayans. And I was like, when I email Damon Wayans in my head, not in real life because I don't have time, I tell him that we still quote his stand-up special from, like, 1993.
Way quoted. He is, every time I go to pay the bill for tickets for Disney, every time. Yeah, dude, I really wish you could have got some William Hickey because I want to talk to him about My Blue Heaven where he says, it's a pop-over. I freaking love that dude's voice.
Or they want you to say the blessing.
The blessing. Yeah, he was way funny too.
Yeah, dude, this Movie Life Crisis Season 5, Episode 10, Major Payne. We missed Blank Man last year because it didn't crack the top 200, and so it didn't show up on any of my searches for movies from 1994, and I'm still so upset about it. But we got Major Payne, and it still is delightful.
Major Benson Winifred Payne.
Major Benson Winifred Payne.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I do know why they have to be so hard on recruits. Yeah. But the whole time, Cece watched this one with me, and the whole time she was just like, why is he so angry at him? It's like, you got to put him in line. She's like, why? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, the same reason that my football coaches in Louisiana in the 90s during two-a-days would say drinking water was for, quote, pussies. I was like, yeah, that's how kids die. It doesn't make you better at football to die, I'm pretty sure. But that's what the 1900s were like. If you're listening, you know. Dude,
I want you to clean that latrine and have it cleaned by 1900. I want it to be clean enough to eat off of because I expect to. I don't know.
Dude, a couple things. So first of all, I found the Ulysses cut of Waterworld. So now I've got the novelization and the director's cut.
You're going way deep.
I didn't even mean to. It just popped across my feed, and I was like, all right, I want that. Give me that. I need that.
Hey, that's because your phone's listening. It's listening to us right now.
I was shouting at it, bring me more Waterworld stuff. And then last night, freaking Tyrese Halliburton hits the step back three to beat the Cavs in game 2 of round 2 of the NBA playoffs and does the celebration, the big ball celebration. And everyone that's talking about that is going like, and he did the Sam Cassell celebration. And you know, and I know that that's not the Sam Cassell celebration. That's
Sam
the Tanaka
Cassell knows it's not even the Sam Cassell
from
celebration.
Major League 2. Which we did on this podcast. I was like, nobody's giving proper credit to Major League 2 for the Sam Cassell celebration.
Poor
You have
guys.
no marbles.
Sam Cassell will tell you.
Yeah, Sam Cassell.
Yeah, I've seen interviews where he's like, no, I mean, I did that, but I didn't do that.
Yeah, he gives credit where credit is due. But I was like, dude, it's at 1900, still alive and well. Like, Halliburton was doing the celebration last night, and well, I'm sure get fined for it.
I can't believe they're not allowed to have fun.
No,
no
fun. You have to pay extra for fun. I love it. Every time someone does a celebration in any sports league, I'm always excited. I never go like, well, I'm never going to watch this again. That's what they get for having fun doing their job on TV for me on the entertainment channel.
Let the man do the 3 pumps. Who cares? The Key and Peele 3 pumps.
Yeah. What does the E stand for ESPN Entertainment? Let's just let them have a good time.
I thought, that's what the whole thing's about. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, dude.
Quick synopsis.
A
man yells at children until they love him. No.
Yeah.
A
the
tough
story
Marine
of growing up in the 1900s.
Yeah. A tough Marine takes on a challenge of leading a group of misfit cadets, teaching them discipline while learning about compassion. Sensitive.
Do you think that this was funnier than the original Private War of Major Benson starring Charlton Heston?
1,000% funnier.
I've never seen Charlton Heston do anything funny, but I didn't, and I also didn't know, because I watched this before there was an internet, that this was a freaking 1955 movie that starred Charlton Heston.
Yeah, but it's so loosely based on it that it's not. I mean, it's just Charlton Heston going to take over some cadets. Charlton Heston doesn't get in the kid's face and say, like, the water on my knee will quench your thirst. Like, he doesn't.
That's what I wanted to ask, if I could have gotten anybody to the movie to talk to us. It's like, did Damon Wayans ad-lib all that stuff, or was that all script? Because he wrote the script.
Yeah.
But God, yeah, dude, it's almost the exact same movie. 1955 American military comedy film starring Charlton Heston, where he's a tough-talking Army officer who's in charge of a junior ROTC program at a Catholic military academy.
Yeah.
I think so those bits are the same, but
that's
the
same. But that's what I'm saying. Everything else is completely different. I can't imagine Charlton Heston doing the robot.
Benson, no one does the robot anymore. I guess I had to dig a little deeper into my repertoire. I was saying that all the time. Dude, I don't even know why I was saying that. It's not even a funny line, but I remember saying it a million times.
Oh, no, it's fun. It's funny because of the way Damon Wayans says it.
Yeah, dude, and he's, after every single line that Major Payne delivers, he goes, hey. God.
And he's always sucking on his gold tooth.
Yeah. I couldn't find the budget for this movie, but it made $30 million, which made it number 61 on the year between Free Willy 2
I was going to say, I saw a couple of things where it said 13 million.
Yeah, that seems about right, because they didn't go anywhere, and there was no explosions or special effects. It was just Damon.
There's that one explosion. Who's the dummy now?
Who's the dummy now? Another line I used to say that's not even funny, but
it's just funny the way he said his delivery carries every joke in this movie.
Well, I think that's what I was thinking, because while I was watching David Spade's new stand-up special on Amazon Prime, and it's like, the stuff that he's saying, if I just wrote it on a piece of paper and handed it to a regular not funny person and they read it, it wouldn't be funny at all. But his delivery is so good that he's making not funny stuff funny, and I think that's what's going on here. I think you're right. I mean, it is funny because it's David Spade, but like he was doing, he did like a 5-minute bit about E.T. That movie's 50 years old.
Oh man, I don't even know if my kids know what E.T. is. We've never watched it.
I barely remember E.T.
Oh man, is it really 50 years old? That's crazy.
I mean, it came out in the early 80s, and that's when I came out. So I'm mid 40s.
Yeah,
but it's pretty old. Is the point?
It's old, too old.
Yeah, dude. Sequels and spinoffs. Damon Wayans has been asked about doing Major Payne 2, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I saw that they had asked him a bunch of times, and I didn't see any awards, but how do you even, can you keep this going? I mean, it's just going to be the same shtick, right? Like,
yeah.
I think they kind of wore out all of the things that they were supposed to do in this one. Because again, it's just his delivery making it funny. I mean, as far as
he takes the misfit kids and he whips them into shape with tough love, and it's just a bunch of funny gags, and it's him doing stuff that like now would be called child abuse that back then we thought was hilarious.
And even the stuff he was calling them and the jokes he was using was probably not okay.
No,
today. I mean, but here's the thing: that was part of his character arc too, is learning to be not like that, so maybe they would let him.
I will
say
be
it now.
sensitive to his needs. He's pointing with a huge ass knife.
I like how he always points with his 4 fingers. That's my favorite.
Yeah, dude. That's. Do you remember when you first saw this movie?
No. I'm pretty sure this is one that like I didn't see in the theater. Everybody saw it. I thought, oh man, I missed out. I wish I would have seen that. And I rented it when it came out, and then started quoting it incessantly since then. The DVD, I have the DVD. I didn't watch it on DVD, but I have the DVD. I don't know. It just, when I put it in, it seemed really blurry, so I decided not to watch it on DVD. I realized why our parents said, don't sit so close to the TV, because Jesus. So yeah, I didn't see it in the theater. Again,
I don't even know if
is
it
still
came to the
pretty
theater.
far
I mean,
back.
it did, but
Did it?
like I don't even remember. Like this was such a small movie, and Damon Wayans was. I mean, he'd done some stuff that I had seen. Like I saw Last Boy Scout and whatever, and I think the movie he does with Adam Sandler has not come out yet. I think that's later on.
Yeah, that's Bulletproof.
Bulletproof, yeah.
Bulletproof.
But
yeah, that's towards
so, like,
the
I
end
knew
of the 90s, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think it may be in the next couple of years. And I remember, like, I watched In Living Color, but I didn't know. I wasn't like, dude, Damon Wayans, I got to go see that. But then this came out, and everyone started quoting it, or we rented it. I don't know, the word got around, because everyone was like, yeah, that movie's hilarious. You got to watch it.
When everybody starts quoting it, that's when
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well, how do you rate this?
Dude, I thought it was still funny. I thought it was quick to watch. Like it was like an hour and a half.
Yeah, dude, 90 minutes.
That's freaking great to me. My daughter watched it. He ate a cupcake and then farted. Redheaded kid knocked him out. She was crying. We had to pause it. It was totally worth it to me. I gave it an 8.0. Like I enjoyed it.
Dude, still. I watched it, and I was laughing so hard I was worried I was going to wake up other people in the house. Like, and not even over the parts that I thought I was going to remember being funny, just over the dumb, like, throwaway stuff. I was absolutely cackling.
Those are the good ones.
And, dude, it flew. Like, it's tightly paced. I forgot that the soundtrack is insane. It's incredible.
Yeah. I can't believe I didn't remember so much Aretha.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I was actually thinking, like, I might have learned about some of these songs from this movie, because I definitely went and, like, bought an Aretha Franklin double disc at some point. It probably was, like, after this movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, other than some of the, like, inappropriate political inappropriate stuff, I think it totally holds up. Like, he's got a character arc. Everybody's believable. The kids are good. I gave it an 8.5. I got 8.5 out of 10.
Nice. I almost, because of Hillary Banks, I almost gave it an extra bump up, but
yeah, dude.
I kept it at 8. She's fantastic too. She's super
great.
funny, still super cute.
I got her in my characters. I thought she did an awesome job.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, 8 overall is pretty good. I can't imagine people not liking it. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention, I put at the top and skip past it in the beginning. Dude, at the beginning when they're showing all the different stuff, one of the things that it shows is wife and kids production.
Yeah.
Is that like that's Damon? That's the Wayans brothers thing, isn't it? Like, because that's the name of his show. His TV show is My Wife and Kids.
I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's his production company or if it's. Let's see.
Because I remember Wife and Kids being his TV show.
It is.
And I remember when I saw that, and it's him, so I thought for sure, oh, snap, that's got to be Damon Wayans' thing. Everything I looked up, it just kept giving me, like, Wife and Kids, the TV show, and all this other stuff. So
it's definitely his production company, but I don't. What I was trying to figure out if it's all the Wayans brothers production companies or if it's just Damon.
Just him, yeah. I think it's cool that he wrote it and got it produced. So he must have been big enough from, like, In Living Color to get all of that done. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah,
that's pretty big to be able to produce it and write it and star in it and do the whole thing.
Yeah, because looking at it, it's like, I mean, he's in Beverly Hills Cop. He's got, like, the one line. He's the Banana Man. That's the first time we see him. And then it's like, he's on Saturday Night Live the next year, but he never really does anything. And then he's doing like, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Look who's talking to, Last Boy Scout, Mo Money. Oh God, I forgot Mo Money. I love that movie. We didn't do that in '92.
No, we didn't.
Last Action Hero, he's in there. Blank Man, Major Payne. So he's got like the '90s.
Great White Hype.
Yeah, and then next year, '96
Broham.
is Celtic Pride, Bulletproof, and Great White Hype.
It's freaking great.
So we're kind of reaching like the peak of Damon Wayans' movie career. From Last Boy Scout, Mo Money, Blank Man, Major Payne, and then next year he does 3 movies, and then it's like kind of slowly tails off.
Yeah, after that he kind of moves over to TV.
Yeah.
I mean, he still does movies, but he moves over to TV.
Yeah, for sure. No, man, that's awesome. What's your first scene?
All right, first best scene was the laxative cupcake. My daughter lost her mind. And I was like, hey, you're going to like this part. Watch this. They give him a laxative. And she's like, wait, pause it. What's a laxative? I was like, oh, like, you can't go to number 2. They give you that, and it helps move everything along. And she's like, oh, okay, I understand. All right. I'm like, yeah, and they're going to put see how it's pink in the thing? They're going to put it on top of a cupcake, and they're going to swap out his cupcake, and he's going to eat it. She's like, oh, is he going to poop everywhere? I was like, I don't know. And then, sure enough, dude, we're watching it, and his belly starts gurgling. And because we're watching it in the living room and it's turned up, the bubbling in his gut is going through all the speakers. And she is dying laughing. And then when that kid stands up and goes, I don't know. And he's like, come here. And he goes to walk past and he just farts and it knocks the kid out. She really said, pause it. She was like wiping tears from her eyes.
The thing is, though, is that he doesn't even just, like, you just glossed over my favorite part of that. It's like, yeah, he just farts. Like, dude, he lifts his leg like a dog, but he does the whole thing, like, with military precision. Like, dude, the way he's in there in the lunchroom, like, he opens his apple juice with his fingers, like he's jabbing someone in the larynx, and then he, like,
and he yells when he does it.
And then he moves over with the left hand, and he does, like, the robot arm to drink his juice. Like, he never takes his friggin'... yeah, so like when he lifted one leg with like he was gonna sidekick someone, and right when the kid walked into the cloud, it was perfect.
And then the next scene, they're like checking him to see. She friggin' loved it, and I totally remembered it beforehand, so I put that down as my first one.
Yeah, the dude. What I was wondering, it was like, how did they know? Do the cupcakes always have pink frosting? Because they made a perfect knockoff cupcake. They must have served the same stuff every week.
I think, maybe that, or somebody works in the kitchen and they can get that. Maybe it was Ass Eyes up in the kitchen.
Yeah,
was
trying to inside man.
Ass Eyes.
That's great.
You plotting on me, boy? That's ridiculous.
Another line he used to say all the time.
Yeah.
I'm glad you picked that one. I didn't have that one. The first one I had easily was when Major Payne goes to meet the troops, and by troops I mean boys.
Yeah.
He's talking to the head of the school, who's 1,000 years old, William Hickey. He's like, the Green Boys. He's like, yes, sir, the Green Boys. Like, we have an ROTC? The Green Boys.
And there's freaking bugs everywhere because he's a bug
entomologist.
Collector. Yeah, entomologist.
And that scene, dude, he's doing the classic like R. Lee Ermey drill sergeant thing where he's yelling at him, and the tip of his hat's like touching him in the face, and he's yelling.
It's like moving their head. It's like,
and the youngest one is like 6, and the oldest one is 17, 18 or whatever. And he's like keeps making him do push-ups and sit-ups. He's calling him names, and it had like 3 of my favorite quotes. He's like, "What we have here is a failure to communicate."
Dude, what do you think? How do you come up with that voice, with that Kate?
Well, that's what I was telling you. I was trying to listen to the podcast of him with Shannon Sharp because it's in the middle of their like 2-hour conversation. He was talking about that. He said he didn't figure out the character Major Payne until the cameras started rolling. He's like, because they worked with the drill sergeant to get the mannerisms and stuff down. He's like, and he talked like he was talking kind of slow. Damon Wayans is imitating him, but I am not going to imitate him imitating.
Right.
He's like, and that didn't really work. And then we had a guy who was a stuntman who also worked with us on Blank Man, and he talked kind of similar to Major Payne, but it was a little bit faster. And he's like, I kind of blended the two together.
Put the two together. Nice.
I was like, God, dude, that's great. But yeah, I kept having to pause that scene and rewind it because I kept having to write down more lines. Killing is my business, ladies, and business is good.
Oh man, that's a good one. One of my quotes is from that time, and it's friggin' great. And the fact that like he has no problem with calling everybody, did I give you permission to sneeze, boy? Dude, and he's calling him Opie, and then he like does the Porky Pig thing for the fat kid, and they're like,
dude, and he's like, the 6-year-old, he's like, I have to go to the bathroom. He's like, you hold it, worm. And he's like in the 6-year-old's face, and then the kid pees his pants. And where I have a kid, and I'm just thinking, it's like, oh, buddy, I'm sorry, let's go get you cleaned up. He's like, get out of here, go change your Huggies, boy. And then he's making
I will cut that off and kick it around on the ground. Like,
and then he's making fun of the kid later when he comes in with Hillary to try to get it. He's like, do you want me to apologize for some of those mean and hurtful things I said?
I like how you called her Hillary. Dude, that's all I could think of.
I love that he's just a remorseless, badass Marine drill sergeant guy.
He
doesn't
let
give
him
a
have
shit
it.
that it's a 6-year-old.
So does that actually work, the tough love thing?
I don't know, dude. You have kids that have been through that age range.
I don't think tough love's the answer.
Nobody that I know that has a dad like that was all that excited to hang out with him once they got to leave the house, is what I'll say.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, dude, that's a good one. The next one I had is when he tells the story of the little engine that could to bedtime to little Tiger, the youngest one, Tiger. He's the 6-year-old. He tells a gruesome version of the classic tale of the little engine that could. And the whole time he's telling
it's like it's set in Vietnam and shit.
Yeah, and he's like, one time deep in the jungle, there was a little engine that could. And dude, he keeps throwing in the chugga, 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 toot, toot. Dude, the whole like his mission was to take some AK-47s and a nuclear payload over the mountain to the platoon. Dude, and the whole time he's like, wasn't until Charlie rigged the bridge with plastic explosives. Like going through the whole thing, and then right at the end, he freaking lets out this scream because he's having like a flashback of being in war. And he's like, die, pig, you never take major bits or whatever pain. And he's screaming. It's freaking great. Cece also loved that part too. She was like, what's wrong? And then the whole like Bubba's guts and spitting ass everywhere, like spitting ass. I say that all the time, and that is fantastic. Lula Mae's baby boy looking up at me, he said, Payne, I can't feel my legs. I said, Bubba, they ain't there. That shit's great.
Oh man, that's
so
great.
Yeah, I picked the little engine that could when he told that story to Tiger.
I'm glad you picked that one again, because I did not pick that one, and it's absolutely delightful. The next one I picked is also with him and Tiger. He's reading the book that Hillary gave him about the the ABCs of whatever, being a strong, positive role model. And he's like, but he's reading it with a like huge ass knife. He's using the knife to turn the pages. He's like, be sensitive to his needs. And Tiger comes in,
scratching his head.
He's scared because there's a man in his closet. And he's, boy, get on out of here. And she's like, Benson, that's not. He's like, I'll try again. And he goes to Tiger's room. He's like, what's the matter? He's like, there's a man in my closet. He's like, he in there? And he pulls out his gun inside the house and shoots the closet like 4 times. Like, if he's still in there, he ain't happy.
He ain't happy. Dude, what the?
And she comes running up the stairs, and she's like, what was that? And the freaking 6-year-old comes out and goes, Major Payne just terminated that bad man with extreme prejudice, and if he's still in there, he ain't happy.
Dude, that little kid was great.
He's fantastic.
Killed it.
And then the tail end of that scene is when the kid gives him a hug. He's like, I love you, Major Payne. And he freaking flips him around. He's like, you plotting on me, boy, what's your angle?
Oh, man. That was my third scene. I loved him turning around saying, wiped out the enemy with extreme prejudice. I love him shooting the gun and saying, if he in there, he ain't happy. That's one of my quotes. Like, dude, that scene was my third scene. It's fantastic. And the fact that she doesn't know what's going on and runs up there, how loud the guns were, because we had it cranked so we could hear everything. And the guns like made me jump. I forgot about. Dude, it's great. That's a great scene.
There's a bunch of quotes from this that I still say, but if he's still in there, he ain't happy is one of the ones I still say a lot.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? That's one of the ones everybody remembers.
And the other one I say a lot is, there got to be somebody needs some killing.
We gotta let the general public know we can still blow shit up. You goddamn right, Cat. That's what I've been telling.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Yeah. So that was my third one too. So what's your third one?
My third one was was when they went on a date, just because I always remember him in his freaking marine dress whites with his like fancy Top Gun hat on, like doing the robot on the dance floor, and then he's moonwalking, and then he's doing.
When he eats, what about before that? When they sit down to
eat, that's why I did
the camera pans, and as it comes back, it's finished.
First of all, they're having dinner in a loud ass nightclub, and they bring him like full plates of food, and he just like does army style, like demolishes it in 2 seconds, and he looks up, and she's just like staring at him. He's like, "Ain't you gonna eat?"
And he's like pointing with his four fingers again. Ain't you gonna eat your food?
With his knife, he's like, "This is mighty fine victuals." She's like, "My stomach's a little upset, maybe." And then they go onto the dance floor, and because she's trying to ask him about his hobbies, like, "What I like to do is hang upside down, take my gun apart, put it back together before the blood rushed to my head." And she's like, "Do you have any hobbies that don't involve guns?" She's like asking, he's like, "Golf?" He's like, "No." And she's going through, she's like, I don't guess you dance." He's like, "He."
And dude, he was throwing it down too.
Yeah,
he was
man,
doing
he's
the
doing a
robot
cold ass robot. Then he's freaking moonwalking, and then he's reverse moonwalking, which means going forwards.
When he does the thing where he pulls it open, he's like, "Ain't you gonna dance?" And like lets it close. That's freaking great.
I had to put that one in there, man, because that was a classic.
Yeah. Dude, the fact that all of these scenes, we only had one that overlapped, but all of these scenes are in the same 90 minutes is freaking great.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe that we didn't have more of the same. We've done like 2.5-hour movies that made hundreds of millions of dollars and picked the exact same scenes.
The same scene, yeah. That just means that this is funny, man. It's funny.
Yeah, dude, because I'm old and tired and I hate everything. I was like, surely there's gonna be some parts where I go, I don't want that 10 minutes. But the whole thing, I was like, dude,
Yeah, dude, don't take any part out.
And when he makes him wear the dresses and jog around the campus, and she's trying to take the whistle, he says, "Don't touch the whistle."
Don't touch the whistle. And then he makes her blow the whistle. What about the part when he's sitting at the train station trying to leave and he's dreaming, and then all of a sudden the Vietnamese guy comes from behind a tree and he has to beat him up with the spatula?
I thought that was freaking awesome.
All of that. Keep all that in. Yeah, good scenes. So my first quote is, "If he's still in there, he ain't happy," because that's like, dude, that scene is the scene that I always think of when I think about this movie. There's a couple of other things that like stick out, but that's the one that stays in there. So that's the first quote I put down, and I typed that quote before I even started watching the movie.
Yeah.
My second one is, well, you do your first one. What's your first one?
Dude, let me do my three favorite, because I have like 6 in total. But the first one I wrote down is, "If he's still in there, he ain't happy." Just because I say that all the time.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
The next one I had is, he's talking to Hillary Banks. What's her name? Emily something?
Karyn Parsons.
Yeah, no. Oh, I was thinking her name in the movie was something.
Yeah, Emily Walburn.
Walburn. He's talking to her, and she's talking about like how she uses the sensitivity that he doesn't have and stuff like that. He's like, "Maybe what you need to do is pop your titty out the boy's mouth and let him grow up." She's like, "Excuse me, what did you just say?" "I didn't stutter. I said pop your titty out the boy's mouth and stop babying him." I freaking love that, because every time Kat's like, "Just come here, let me help you put your socks on." I was like, Jake can put his own socks on. I know, he just needs to. I'm like, "Hey, pop your titty out the boy's mouth and let him grow up." That never goes over as well as it does when I think about it in my head.
Yeah, I had that line written down because I love it so much. "I didn't stutter. Pop your titty out the boy's mouth."
And then she names him a whole bunch of stuff, and he's like, "I ain't frigid."
I ain't frigid.
Who's scruffy looking? So yeah, I had titty as the second quote for me.
Yeah, the second one I have is another one that I say all the time. "Who's the dummy now?"
Who's the dummy now?
Which, again, is not funny at all unless you say it like Major Payne, and the person you're talking to knows Major Payne.
Has seen Major Payne and knows that it wasn't a
Because he's trying to
grenade.
make him go through the obstacle course in the rain, and they're all complaining. It's like the fat kid's having a hard time going over the obstacle course, and the one in-shape kid...
he's even having trouble.
He's like, come on, he can't do it. He's like, I can barely do it. He's
Yeah.
like... And Payne pulls out a freaking grenade. He's like, maybe we need a little motivation. He's like, it's not life or death. He's like, but now it is life or death.
Yeah.
And the other ones all start running it. And the kid, Steve Martini is his name. He plays Cadet Stone.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just a dummy grenade. And Payne throws it over his shoulders and freaking blows up a hill and a tree falls down.
Yeah, the whole tree falls and he's just standing there still.
Then he goes, who's the dummy now?
Ah, it's great. Dude dives into the mud.
So I had to
My
put that one
third-
for number 2.
My third quote actually has Cadet Alex Stone in it. When he shows up the first day, and he's wearing like a tie-dyed shirt and a leather jacket with his fatigue pants. And Major Payne is getting all up in that, and he is freaking just blowing him off and not being like he's supposed to be. He's like, boy, I'm about 2 seconds from being on you like white on rice and a glass of milk on a paper plate in a snowstorm. I'm going to put my foot so far up your ass, the water on my knee will quench your thirst. I freaking love that. The water on my knee will quench your thirst. Get out of here. I used to say that all the time.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That whole first scene where he meets the troops, that's the tail end of it. There's just like 6 quotes in there. I didn't even,
Yeah.
I just basically typed everything he said, and I was like, I got like 4 quotes in that one. Because that's like, what we have here is a failure to communicate. Killing is my business, ladies, and business is good. You like the way he handles white boys, D? Make you feel good to see a black man in charge? Like, all that shit happens when he's meeting the troops for the first time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
Are you just deaf? Actually, sir, he is deaf. It's freaking great.
And then he's like, thank you. Now give me 25 more push-ups for talking out of turn. My last one is another one that I say all the time. There got to be somebody needs some killing.
Yeah.
He got passed over for promotion, and that means in a peacetime military he gets honorably discharged.
Honorably discharged, yeah.
And the general that he's talking to he's like we fight wars in the classroom, Payne, not on the battlefield. And dude, he's just the way he delivers it is so good. He's like, "It's got to be somebody needs some killing."
Gotta
He's
be
like,
somebody.
you've killed them all, Major.
I really like the guy who, his general or whoever, his commanding officer.
Yeah, dude, Albert Hall.
Albert Hall.
He's
Dude,
great.
that guy's a great actor.
Yeah, he was in
loved
freaking
him in-
Apocalypse Now, and then like he's in Rookie of
Malcolm
the Year.
X is what I remember
Rosengardner.
Yeah. I remember him from Malcolm X too. Malcolm X also. Friggin' great actor.
Yeah, they didn't make a sequel to Malcolm X. They just did the one.
Not Malcolm X 2. That's something different.
That's Bryan Singer, X-Men. You're thinking of X2. He wasn't in it.
Right. And by the way, if it's Malcolm X, wouldn't it be like Malcolm X II?
Malcolm 11.
Malcolm
They do Malcolm
11.
X and they do Malcolm 11.
Yeah, what about the part where they hire the big
biker
fat
guy?
guy, the big biker guy, and he's like, "I'm gonna put this right foot here up the left side of your head," and at the end he doesn't do that, and he knocks him over. He's like, "I thought you said you were gonna kick me. You calling me a liar, dude?" Like all of those things, that's like, again, I think it's a delivery because he's just killing it.
Dude, everything. When he's talking to Hillary Banks, and he's like, "Have you ever done this work before?" And he's like, "Woman." He takes off his hat. He's like, "Woman, underneath this hat, I've trained 20,245 combat killing machines."
Man,
Like everything he said was cracking me up.
what a jerk. I want to be funny like Damon Wayans where I could just turn it on and everybody giggles. So what, you got any other quotes?
No, I think I've said them all. This movie's jam packed full of quotes.
It's
good.
so many.
The funny thing is, like, unlike a lot of movies that are really funny, there's not a single quote that I wrote down that didn't come out of Damon Wayans' mouth.
Yeah, me either. I just realized that.
Like, even in, like, Ace Ventura, some of the funny quotes came from other people. Dan
Right.
Marino should die of gonorrhea and rot in hell. But this one is, like, it's only Damon Wayans saying funny stuff.
Yeah, God, he's good. He's funny. Is he still have TV shows now? I want to watch him.
I think he's doing that TV show with Damon Wayans Jr. I think they're on this. I think that show's
With
still
his
on.
son?
Yeah.
Nice. I'll
Yeah.
have to check it out. I like me some Damon Wayans. He is actually the first best character. The first of my three.
No brainer. Major Benson, Winifred Payne, Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
He's 34. He writes the movie based on a Charlton Heston movie from the 50s.
Yeah.
With a couple of people that that have written other stuff, and then he stars in it. It's his production company. He's in every scene. He says everything funny that anyone says. It's all him. It's awesome.
I like the idea of the movie too. Can't adapt to civilian life. He does like comedy, but has heart with it. I like it. It's the way to do it.
Dude, it's like Renaissance Man, except he's the military guy and the kids are screw-ups, where before, Danny DeVito, they slice it right in front of you. He's the regular guy, and all the military people are very serious.
Right. Yeah, we talked about Damon Wayans' movies. It is a shame we didn't do Blank Man, but I really hope in a couple years or next year, whenever Great White Hype is.
96.
James the Grim Reaper Roper.
Yeah, dude.
And he fights against that white guy who sings that stupid butt whooping song. Remember?
Next year we can do Great White Hype and Bulletproof. We can get 2 Damon Wayans movies.
That's freaking great.
Because I like Bulletproof.
Yeah, Bulletproof was good too.
Yeah,
but
dude.
Great White Hype. As soon as I forgot he was even in that until I looked at his list of movies, and I was like, oh my god, a Merlot Broham. And friggin' Jamie Foxx is the other guy. Why you ducking me, man? You don't want to fight me. And he's making him fight the white guy, Peter Berg or whatever that guy's name is. I like that guy too. I can't wait to do that. Damon Wayans makes good movies. Why did he stop making movies?
I don't know.
The more we talk about him, the more I think about how funny he is.
Well, I'm wondering if because Blank Man makes no money. Major Payne makes a little bit of money. Celtics Pride, I mean, I forgot that Celtics Pride is written by Judd Apatow and Colin Quinn. He's not the lead in that, but he's one of the leads.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them make any money. And then I think he just takes a couple of years off in the late 90s. What's he doing in the late 90s? He goes and does a TV show, Waynehead, animated television series.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know why, because he's... and he comes back and he has, Bamboozled, but he's not really, the lead in that. He's just one of the people in that. I don't know what happened. But I was thinking, we never really... Because we just do movies, we don't do TV shows, but we could probably do, if you forget about how many incredible people came out of In Living Color, you probably should be reminded that you're talking about multiple Academy Award winners, Jim Carrey and Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Lopez, all the Wayans. The show ran for 2 seasons.
David Alan Grier.
Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy how good the cast was. If you, and I know there's a bunch of, if you really are nerdy about this, we kind of are. There's plenty of people who know that Keenan Ivory Wayans is kind of a kingmaker in that way. He just finds people that no one ever heard of. And it's did you know this person's actually kind of brilliant? This is Jamie Foxx. He's and over there's Jennifer Lopez. She doesn't even talk. She just dances when we're taking commercial breaks.
Right. All the rest of the people he just pulls straight from his freaking family.
This is our daughter,
Marlon.
Dottie.
This is Sean.
This is our other daughter,
Kim.
Dottie's sister.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, In Living Color is fantastic. You should add that to radar. Make sure you grab it. They're still funny.
I'm going to check that out. Next person I had on my list was actually Cadet Alex Stone.
Nice.
Yeah, Stephen Martini. I just thought he's supposed to play the kind of protagonist to Payne. He's the oldest kid in the ROTC group.
Right.
He's wearing a tie-dyed shirt. He's I kind of like this look. He's I'm real casual about it. And he's the leader of the gang, and then he has a character arc to it. And he's not really done a lot of major films. This is probably his biggest. And then he did some music stuff, and he's done a bunch of independent films. But I'm this dude is really good. It's a really good part. And because the whole time I was watching, I was dude, where's this guy? What does he do past this? Because it's really good.
He's just in a band called the Spaceship Martini.
Yeah. Yeah, and I messaged him on Instagram, and he was totally happy to come on the podcast and talk to us, except it so happened that when we were doing this podcast, he's actually doing another podcast. But he's got some stuff on his Instagram of just clips of him talking about Major Payne. So
nice.
I might see if I can pull some of that down, or at least link some of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I thought he did a really good job.
Yeah, he was good. I liked him, and I didn't. He looks so familiar to me, and it's probably from this movie and watching it so many times. But like, he looks so familiar to me. It's weird that he wasn't in more things that I recognize.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen the Spaceship Martini in concert.
Agreed.
Yeah.
My to absorb that.
Yeah. Sorry, Dick. My second was Karyn Parsons, Hillary Banks.
She's my third.
The counselor.
Karyn Parsons. She's great.
Yeah. She, I like how she stands up to Major Payne, knows what can get him to do what he wants, and she would just like turn it on and like look up at him and smile a little more and like lean over a little closer. Dude, she freaking played the hell out of it. I liked it.
She was awesome, man. That's another one where I looked at her and like she's on, obviously she's on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for whatever, 9 seasons or 7 seasons, however long that runs, 147 episodes. That's what everybody knows her from. And then she's done a couple movies. Like she does this one, then she does Ladies Man in 2000s, but like not enough, honestly, for how good she is.
She was in Ladies Man?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because she's really good in this movie. And like you're right, man. She's perfect opposite Damon Wayans. She puts on the dress when they go to the club. I was like, yo, what's up? Like she's... I remember being a kid and like Hillary Banks, everybody was like, dude, she fine.
Yeah, of course she is. Freaking Hillary.
But she's really good in this movie. So yeah, I had her on the list as well.
I'm saying like, sometimes you will watch two people like a love interest of each other and I don't believe it. I could see that. I believed it.
Yeah, I think they had good
chemistry.
chemistry.
What I like. Yeah, that's what I liked. My third one was Tiger.
Yeah.
Kevin Tiger Dunn.
Orlando Brown.
He was the youngest. And I thought for a little kid, I thought he played it great.
He was great.
Like I like when little kids can freaking bring the stuff. He's been in more stuff than other people, but like not a ton of stuff either. So, he did a lot of TV shows. That's so
yeah. He's been like in the news / tabloids recently because he's got like some kind of beef with Raven Simone from when they were on Raven Simone show together. He's got a freaking neck tattoo. Like he's been arrested a couple times for like domestic violence. Like his adult life has not gone well, which is not surprising when you're a working actor and you're 6 years old, but still sucks.
Yeah. Speaking of people being really young and getting the shaft of having a regular childhood, Tiger was on Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Who we all love.
Yes.
And said that he was the son of Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He said his name was Orlando Brown Prince Michael Jackson Jr. That's freaking great.
He was on Dr. Phil. And a reminder that Dr. Phil is a doctor in the same way that Dr. J is a doctor.
And Dr. Pepper is a doctor. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, but dude, he was great in this one.
I thought he did a great job on this. So I put him down for my third because he was cracking me up.
Yeah. By the way, Rotten Tomatoes has this film at 29%. Based on 14 reviews. This is why we need to be certified reviewers on Rotten Tomatoes, because that is a travesty. It's a Travis Shamockery.
A Travis Shamockery. That is pretty crappy. It's got to be
14
better
people
than
thought enough about this movie to go to Rotten Tomatoes and review it, and they gave it a really bad score. That dog won't hunt, Monsignor. We need to fix that up.
But here's the thing, though. How else do you spend 90 minutes? Like, what are you... Did you go in there thinking this was going to be like Schindler's List, and then you saw Major Payne in that 90 minutes and then got mad? Like, what? Damon Wayans, and you got to know what it's going to be. I don't know.
I kind of wondered if it's like, oh man, maybe just like you catch it when you're 15, like your daughter's 7. She thinks that fart and shit jokes are hilarious. It's like she's going to think it's hilarious forever. Yeah. 15, kind of the same. But like, I was watching this last night. My wife came in. She's like, oh my God, Major Payne. She's like, that movie's hilarious. She was 20 when it came out. She didn't think fart jokes were hilarious, but she remembers this movie being hilarious. I'm like, clearly, I don't know what the disconnect is, but yeah, I'm with you, man. If you spent $13 million and got 30 back, and it's got like 9 hilarious quotes, and it's a tight 90 minutes, what are you upset about?
Why are you giving it such a bad? And if I don't know. That's just, it makes me upset when people. I know everybody has stuff. I voted for something the past couple of movies, and it was like completely opposite of what you thought. And so I get that, but like, I just don't know what you're looking for in a movie with Damon Wayans as a Marine. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. I don't know.
I guess I know there are varying tastes. Gabriel Iglesias fills stadiums, and he's never said anything that I've thought was funny. So there's a lot of stuff that people think's funny that I don't understand. But if you don't think Damon Wayans is funny, I don't get how. Like, what's your life like? I don't understand. What is it that you want from humor? He's freaking great.
See, I do have a sense of humor. So when I hear humor, I can sense it, and I laugh accordingly.
Writer Damon Wayans writes the script with two other gentlemen, Dean Lorey and Gary Rosen.
Yeah, Dean Lorey worked on Arrested Development.
Yep.
So I knew that name. I recognized that name because I was looking up something about Arrested Development. But other than that, like My Boyfriend's Back, I know what that is. I've seen that movie, but like it's one that sticks out to me.
Yeah. It's directed by Nick Castle, who was the original Mike Myers from
I was going to say, meanwhile, the guy who directed it, Dennis the Menace from 93, that's got that's burned into my head. And The Last Starfighter, if I had a nickel for every time my sister and I watched The Last Starfighter,
yeah, dude,
I used to be able to quote that. And that's just a random crappy movie from way back in the gap.
The other thing that we've talked about Nick Castle for, going way, way back to season 1 of the podcast, is that Nick Castle was the original director for Hook.
He got booted I remember that.
For Steven Spielberg.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's crazy. I thought he did a good job directing this. It's not that hard to direct something like this, but
yeah, again, I don't know what that job entails. I like, you put the camera close and then put another one far away and action. It's like, I'll be in the trailer.
Go.
Like, I don't
3, 2, 1, blast off.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it seemed well directed. Pacing's great. Comedy's like, you got to capture. Comedy lives in the wide shot.
He did get pretty close to his gold tooth a couple times, and that worked out good. The only extra stuff that I had, we already talked about. His nephew played Cadet Williams. That it was based on a Charlton Heston movie, and that he actually went to a drill instructor training to learn how to do this. So that was cool.
Dude, he did a good job of it. Credit to Damon Wayans, because he took it seriously. He was in great shape. He was freaking ramrod straight the whole time. He was always talking with his knife hand. I believed it.
Method acting.
But
see, he could probably turn it on and turn it off, unlike What's-His-Nuts, who has to act like that person.
Oh, dude, I'm sure.
He's not
he was like doing it in the freaking wingback, drinking cognac with Shannon Sharp on the podcast. He was just like jumped into it. I can't imagine he's getting a lot of asks for Major Payne quotes. Shannon Sharp literally said, "Major Payne, is that your masterpiece?" And I was like, watching it, I was like, "Hell yeah, it is."
It is.
Like, well, he's like, "I had a lot of fun doing that." Dude, shout out to Roger Ebert, who's had some notable misses on this podcast, but he gives this one 3 out of 4 stars. He calls it a smart and funny satire of military films.
1,000% agree.
Well done, Ebert.
Yeah.
The worst?
Good job.
You got any worst?
I don't have any worst. I do have some old tech, but
half of the political stuff, half the stuff he says to the kids, you can't say to anyone anymore. The other thing is that when they do the competition at the end, it goes pretty quickly, but that's kind of my least favorite part of the movie. First of all, this is the Virginia military games. Virginia historically kind of cares about military stuff. How many schools were competing in the Virginia military games, Jeff? Tell the audience.
Enough. 4. Yeah.
4. Everybody's in the quarterfinals immediately.
Right.
I didn't like that. And then secondly, when they do their last drill thing and Tiger's leading the way and they're like dancing and stuff, they were not nearly as good as the other group.
Yeah, they weren't.
They should not have won.
Yeah, this is Sister Act all over again. They're just...
Sister Act, I think, is a much tighter race. I could see that, but this was like... dude, they did like a little rap. There's only 7 of them. It's like, where's the rest of your crew?
Yeah.
The other school had like 30 people, and like they looked like they were ready to go freaking take Normandy Beach.
Yeah. Little Tiger dancing like Michael Jackson and freaking thrusting
the one
towards
blind
his
kid,
crotch.
the one deaf kid did spin the shit out of that rifle. He was obviously...
we have that's the oh damn it, who the the people go with the marching band on the
Yeah.
football field
The
with
drum
the
majors?
flags?
Yeah.
What is it?
Is the drum major the guy who has the baton? Who like,
No.
leads the thing?
I'm saying like there's like the dance team, there's the
yeah, that.
band, then there's the girls with the flags, and they have a name, and now I can't think of it, and
I
it's
think it's
driving
the
me.
flag crew or the flag something.
No, it's something else. Then there's like the majorettes have batons.
Uh-huh.
There's always one girl that has the flags that
color
puts
guard?
the color guard.
Yeah.
Dude, they put the flag. One girl always, every year, there's only one, sometimes two, will put the flag down and go grab the big wooden fake gun.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
freaking spin it
Spin
around
it.
and throw it in the air. And when they don't catch it, I find it better. But they
Right.
catch it a lot of times and do the thing. When they're spinning that around, like I don't even know what they're doing when they're spinning. Just making it look cool. Is that all?
I think
it is?
just making it look cool. Dude, he was spinning that thing. He had the blindfold on. He was spinning the shit out of it. I was like, this is impressive. I don't know what it tells me about his military capabilities, but it's impressive.
I think he was a kid that could spin the gun really, really fast, but he was really bad at acting. So they said like, all right, you're going to be deaf.
Yeah.
And
You
then
go,
just-
even the one line, he's like, in the beginning, Damon Wayans is like acting in it like, if you don't answer me when I speak to you, I'm going to put my foot in your ass. And then they cut away and you're, sir. It's like, that's not even that kid. They even dubbed his one line.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. They're like, you just hold, we got some stuff for you later on. Do you practice spinning?
You're gonna be fine.
You don't
just
need to be in
keep
this
spinning
shot.
around. But that doesn't translate to the freaking Higgins boat drops the front and you run out onto the beach as the Nazis are shooting and you're just
dude, it's
spinning the gun. You're like,
Military's like baseball. They're just doing shit they did 200 years ago, even though no one cares. Like, they're not trying to... Like, we're
Yeah.
not marching in open fields and then everyone stops and the first row goes to a knee and then one's behind them, get ready, and they load their muskets. Like, no one does that shit anymore.
Yeah.
But the military's still out there practicing it for reasons that I'm
Yeah.
sure they think are important that I don't understand.
yeah, I don't get it.
Point is, the ending, I thought, the military games, like, there's only 4 teams competing. This is dumb.
Yeah. And
Minor quibble, because I freaking love this movie and I'll watch
yeah,
it again. I'm
even the
sure,
part though where
in
the
next
kid
year.
that switched teams.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I knew he was going to switch teams, and you could tell he was going to switch teams, but they never said that. He just showed up at the thing. The little trip, I don't know how it hurt his ankle. He's kind of a sissy. He could have.
Sissy Lala.
Yeah, he could have
Papa
done
Cherry's
better.
Holmes. Yeah, dude. I think that must have been in a deleted scene because obviously I think he defected and we probably just didn't see that, which I think is
Yeah.
good because I was not missing it. I
We
figured
didn't
it out
need
pretty
it.
quickly.
And I hated his voice.
Yeah.
Also, old tech dude had a boombox. That was great. The old
Fantastic.
school boombox with the CD on the top and the tape decks on the front.
Yeah, and he was reading a book made out of paper.
What? Other than that, it's the 90s. Of course, there's old tech.
Yeah.
There's old guns made of wood that he was spinning really fast.
Well, 5 questions. Is it okay for kids? Obviously, your 7-year-old loves it.
Yeah, she thought it was hysterical and loved every second. Even the dance at the end with Tiger thrusting his hips and pointing at his crotch. She was like, this kid's
dude.
funny.
I'm so glad you said that. I was going to say, I meant to write it down. I forgot. I think people born in the 2000s forget how big Michael Jackson was to those of us born in the 1900s. This movie's got like 3 different people doing Michael Jackson dances, and it's not like that's just what life is like in the 90s. People just bust
Right.
out into Michael Jackson dances for no reason at all.
No reason.
And no one ever said the word Michael Jackson, and everyone understood exactly what was happening.
What was going on. Just everybody going, ah! Like
It wasn't
that
to a
everybody
Michael
knew.
Jackson song. It's no reference at all. Just straight up the spin and the kick. It's like, dude, just straight up Michael Jackson impression. That's how famous he was. You didn't even have to reference it.
What's weird to me, and what I try to explain to this kid who said something asinine to me, and I don't know if
Chris
we've ever
Brown
talked
better than
about-
Michael Jackson. Get the hell
No,
out of my
no.
face.
You know what? You know who he said?
Drake.
Travis Scott.
Oh my God, give me.
He's like, Travis Scott's he is way more popular than Michael Jackson. I was like, maybe more popular now than Michael Jackson, but I don't even think that's a factual statement. I was like, but I'm talking about Michael Jackson in the 90s. I was like, there's no internet and there's people in the middle of the bushlands of Africa that know who Michael Jackson is, dude. He is everywhere. Like everyone knows him.
Michael
And
Jackson from like 1986 until he died could never leave his house because he would get mobbed anywhere in the world that he went. He couldn't go to frickin' Burger King. He couldn't go to rent a car. He couldn't go to a movie. They closed down Disney so that he could go to Disney.
Yeah, he rented out that the grocery store just to see,
Yeah.
feel what it feels like to shop for groceries.
Just be him and frickin' Macaulay Culkin and his chimp Bubbles in the grocery store.
It's freaking crazy.
I don't
know.
He's
not Travis Scott big, but he's pretty big. He was pretty popular.
he did okay for himself. Did all right. Did a few walkathons. But okay.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, definitely okay for kids. It seems like 7 is probably fine if they think fart jokes are really funny.
Boy, does she. She's my comedian, though.
Would this movie get made if it were pitched now? I don't know who's trying to make 90-minute comedies, but I wish someone would make a movie like this.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Take one funny person, have them write a script, and then film a thing for $10 million.
Just $10 million.
I'm not spending the money. What do I care?
Yeah, it's still gonna cost me $8 or whatever. Yeah, dude, I think you just change it up a little bit, modern military sensibilities, and call it a day.
Yeah, you could still do a fish out of water military story, and it's going to work. Just let's do it.
Like 14% of the kids that go to Ponchatoula end up joining the military. So like kids are still doing this and still going to drill and all that stuff. So
yeah,
stick that. Do you make it a TV show though, so you can like get deeper into the?
I guess it could be
characters?
a TV show. I just don't know. I don't know.
I don't think you need to.
I think me and you are the last people that still like movies. Is now it's like we could just make it a TV show. It's like, why? We could just be 90 minutes and it's funny, and then I go on with my life and I don't have to think about it.
And then it's
anymore.
over, right? Do you really need to get
one? I don't.
Yeah. Do you really need to get into these people any further than 90 minutes? I don't think so.
I don't think you do. I mean, I'm sure you probably could, but I think for comedies, it's nice to like.
Wouldn't if it's longer than 90 minutes, does Major Payne's jokes get old?
Yeah, that'd be the question. You can develop a lot more storylines, but I just like, can you keep going back to the same jokes if you have a whole series? I think movies is the way to go.
Movie, yeah.
And if you recast it, you just do Damon Wayans Jr. Job done. He's jacked.
I didn't know, dude. The whole time I was like, I don't know, freaking Terry Crews. I got nothing. But like,
Terry Crews is like Damon Wayans' age.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think he can do a funny Damon Wayans accent. No. But I didn't know. I left it kind of blank except for that. So can you still watch and enjoy it?
Dude, I loved it.
Yeah. I like it. Friggin' compassion, still relevant. Friggin' growth and discipline. It teaches you all the lessons, and all the while Damon Wayans is using a funny voice.
Yeah, it's
freaking great.
It's not streaming anywhere that I could find. You can rent it for $3.99 on a variety of your favorite rental platforms. I highly recommend you do that. It's delightful.
Yeah, it's way good. You should do that for sure.
Yeah. I think
what
that's
else?
everything, right?
What's next?
Next up is Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Oh, man. Oh, Jesus.
I think it's my favorite Die Hard movie. I think we've talked
This
about
is way my favorite Die Hard movie.
I still think about that bucket problem like a couple times a year.
I remember like understanding it and figuring it out, but then every time I'm always like, how do we do that again? And I gotta
That's
figure
why
it out
I do
in my
it,
head
because
again.
I forget the answer and then I have to figure it out again. But it's at least once a year, probably more, for the last 30 years.
I'm gonna try to make Jake do it.
Dude, you definitely should do that. He's just gonna type it into ChatGPT.
No, I'm gonna take his phone away and punch him in the throat.
All right, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next time for Die Hard with a Vengeance. Vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios.
Thanks for listening to Movie Life Crisis. Please subscribe, rate, and review, and remember, don't drive angry.